Hey there everyone, it's December 21st, the shortest day of the year in terms of daylight. I'm going to be camping out here for a couple of days. Sandra's not going to be joining us, she already has some plans for this weekend, but I'm joined by my good friends Brandon and Simon. We're going to be setting up the hot tent and hang out around a nice bonfire. I think this is going to be fun, we should have a lot of laughs. I hope you guys enjoy and thanks a lot for joining us. Hey. Hi Simon. Say hi to the folks are over there.
Hi folks.
You got Brandon lagging behind there, he's a bit shy.
Okay. Call me anything but late.
Here's Brandon. Alright, so it shouldn't take us too long to get set up since we already have the poles there. It makes a world of difference. So we're going to get that set up as quick as we can so we can sit back and do nothing. Gotta find our door.
If you listen closely in the kitchen, you can hear the pigeons coo.
You got her, Simon? Alright, so Brandon and I are gonna go sit in our lawn chairs in the field and have a beer. Thanks, Simon.
As they go on.
Still working time.
If you go to see Madame the Grey, she'll know just what to do. And you pack a bag and keep on walking ahead of behind you.
That seems to be holding pretty good. Very
Go on.
careful for the pegs in the ground.
They're good.
The pegs are good.
As you go on. You'll go on to do great things when you got courage in your stride and the strength to spread those wings, and you're all fool enough to dive, dive, dive.
So as you guys can see, compared to the last time we set up the tent, where I said it took a couple of hours, or at least an hour and a half to do it, once you have your pegs already pre-set up, it goes really fast. It's a really nice setup. So keep that in mind. If ever you're interested in one of these tents, your first time setup takes some time, but once you're pre-set up, it's fantastic. If you go to a place where it's open and you're surrounded by trees, you don't even have to put the pegs in the ground. So, like I said before, I love this tent. I highly recommend it. What do you guys think that took? 10 minutes?
Yeah, about that. Yeah, about that. Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's awesome. 10 minutes to have a hot tent up?
Yeah. I bet another 10 minutes we can have the stove in and the fire going.
Probably. Alright, so because this is mostly a softwood forest, when I say mostly, I'd say probably 98% softwood. We did bring some hardwood from home to burn in the hot tent. However, we are also going to gather some of the many fallen dead softwood trees, because we're going to have a bonfire outside. We want to kind of enjoy being out here. It's going to be a gorgeous night. Right now it's around -1 maybe. It's right around that freezing mark, and it's supposed to go down, I think at the coldest around -8 plus a bit of wind chill. So it's going to be a great night to sit by the fire outside. Should be fun. Got a lot of wood to cut for the bonfire.
So I'll just leave the door open, or?
Yeah, you could.
We should probably put the full spark arrestor on, like we'll put the roof over it, or?
I would say so. It's probably supposed to snow in a couple of days. So.
Yeah, all right. put this through the hole. Oh, yep, no, got one more section. Yeah, okay. What do you think, Brandon? Yeah, good. I don't think there's much. We can't quite squeeze the side table in there. But, oh, it's okay. That's nice and stable.
Oh, we had a nice piece of cedar
there. Got a bit of either cotton balls or lint in there.
we can use the fat wood.
Oh, well, I've got. Like I just said, I've got.
Oh, you've got some. Oh, awesome. Even better. Something new.
I've got right.
Nice. Gotta do it the smart way. Make sure fat wood is burning well. We've got, I would say maybe an hour and a half left of sunlight. So we want to hang out by a bonfire that we're going to build up. So we're going to set up a tarp behind us and try to keep that warm. Yeah, so that we have a nice comfortable evening outside. Even though we have a super warm hot tent out there, it's going to be a warm enough night that we can really enjoy some time out here. So we're going to set up a tarp across a couple of trees here and build our fire right behind me over here on the right.
Perfect, look at that. Next. Almost like the hill.
Where's the tree?
Yeah, we're going to...
Oh, that tree.
That
oh,
tree.
okay. I thought you were going to that tree. I was like, I didn't even see this.
Ooh, look at that.
Very nice.
Off comes his thumb. You almost tied his thumb to the tree, Mike. Yeah.
I
Hang on, go up a little more. Go up.
Alright, sir.
That's hard.
Let's get this one out of the way. Yeah, don't pull it too tight because that's really stretched the tarp out.
Snap.
No, that's it. Yeah, no, it's alright. That's good. Just...
You would, try.
Stand under.
So I've got mine on a taut line hitch. Had mine on a taut line hitch, there we go.
Always the one you think it isn't.
What do you think? That look
Yeah,
good?
that's fine. Yeah, I'm in.
There we go. Nice. Is there anything a taut line hitch can't do? I think that works pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
That's going to be awesome. So we're going to have our fire right in front of us. And that's nice. It's going to be revisiting an old spot. It's kind of where it all started for winter camping trips. So
Your knife is still over in the stump there, Mike.
here we are. Is it? I'll go get it. Yeah. So right now we're still building up the fire in our in our stove over there in the hot tent, and we're going to use the coals from over there to bring them over here to start our fire. We're probably going to, are we cooking outside tonight?
Yep.
The full supper, so more than likely we're going to have our supper outside. This is good. This is awesome. What a great night.
Yeah, we really don't have to go that far for wood.
It's pretty close.
Yeah. Oh, nice one, Brandon.
Okay, so we're going to be starting up our fire for outside. Behind the little fire pit here, which is our old stumps that we've been trying to get rid of. We have the wood pile that we gathered. That took us, what, 10 minutes? Mm-hmm. So that took no time at all. So we'll probably only burn a part of that tonight because we're going to be using the hot tent. But right now Simon's going over to, I think, grab some coals from the stove over there, so we can get the fire started out here. So it should be nice and easy to get our bonfire going.
So I've just grabbed some hot embers out of the stove in the tent, dropped them down here, put some old man's beard over it, grab some kindling, and away we go. I shut the stove down in the tent all the way.
Good.
It should be alright for a while. Well, those welding gloves are great.
Yeah. Simon's too tall for the camera.
Oh,
Get shorter.
get shorty.
Wait, what?
What? Not again.
My contribution.
Well, everything today takes 10 minutes, eh?
It seems
Took 10 minutes to put the tent up. We got the stove in and going in another 10 minutes, and
Man,
we won't quite be cooking over this in 10 minutes, but
if every trip was like that,
Yeah.
man, it would be so easy.
we just live out here.
Yeah. We actually spent a lot of time just sitting out near the field over there watching the sunset. It was really nice. What a great evening. Absolutely perfect weather-wise.
Oh yeah.
December 21st, that's pretty impressive.
Quite.
So we'll set up our couple of little tripods here over the fire. Hopefully somehow manage to keep it in place. Then we can cook a bit of bacon over the top. Thanks, Mike. Excuse me, Brandon. I think we're coming your way. Maybe I should put it a bit towards the front just so we can get good access to it. That gonna work?
Yep. Perfectly.
Alright, gonna let that burn down a little more and then we'll be ready to flip some bacon on it.
Like your eyes, bud.
Oh, sorry, you screen. Okay. Oh, there, you're going the other way.
Oh, sorry. You want to get...
Oh, I appreciate that. No axe in the head? What?
So we're going to do a bit of a potato vegetable bake in the tin foil. I've got some potatoes here. I bought a couple of red onions out of the garden at home. We'll just slice this up and wrap it in tin foil with a bit of butter. And away we go. Brought some fresh carrot and I'm using a piece of cedar here that I've soaked last night at home, and we should be able to hopefully steam a piece of salmon across the top of it once we've had an appetizer. So we've got our vegetables all diced up here and stuff. A couple of red onions out of the garden at home, carrot out of the garden, and some mixed potatoes. We've put in a couple of pieces of bacon here because you need a bit of grease in your vegetables if you're going to cook them over the fire in the tin foil. Hopefully this will be enough. Anyways, there's a bit of a art to wrapping the tin foil. A lot of people just sort of fold it up loosely and hope for the best, but really when you do it in tin foil, the goal is to have it completely sealed because you're more or less not pressure cooking, but you're essentially steaming your meal. So what I've learned is that if you can bring your tin foil together like this and then roll it to the point that you've got a more or less a sealed edge and close it in on itself, it will have a much better seal than if you just lay it over. Now I'm going to put 2 layers of tin foil on here because this is pretty thin, but the same thing on the end here. Roll it over, close it up. Same thing on this end. And I'm going to stand it on its end. I want to get into a bit more of an envelope here. So that's one layer. And we happen to bring a little more tin foil with us. And if you've done it properly, as you cook your meal, you will actually see the tin foil swell up. Essentially what's happened is you've captured all of the steam and heat inside the tin foil, and it will cause it to swell up a bit. So we've had our vegetable medley over the... Ooh, that's a bit closer than I thought. As I say, we've had the vegetable medley over the fire in the tent there. Just going to put it out here, let it get warmed up a little more, and then we've got some plank salmon, which is right here. Unfortunately my board froze a little bit, but the general idea is to soak your cedar board, put a piece of salmon on top of it, and let it cook. I think today I'll probably cover it with a bit of tin foil because we're out in the open here. Normally to have it in the charcoal barbecue at home, but I did manage to bring a bit of dill from the garden, so dried, And just sprinkle that on top. And then drop the piece of tin foil over the top. Try to keep a big heat in. And we should be all set. Shouldn't take too long. Probably 12 minutes at the most, really. But it really hinges on how those vegetables go. Alright, so it looks like our plank salmon is cooked. Unfortunately that cedar board wasn't as soaked as well as I'd hoped, but anyways, we had tin foil over this. That helped keep a bit of heat in. And the veggies are definitely done now. Mike's put a burger on the back there, so I think I'll just split this in two. And Brandon and I will be ready for some salmon. And get out some veggies. Hopefully we might even have leftovers for the morning, although maybe not so much. Oh yeah, those are definitely done.
What do you think there, Christmas, Brandon?
Delicious.
2 thumbs up.
Nice.
So good.
So we had a really fun night by the fire, by the stove last night. We didn't do too much filming. Slept in a bit, so not a lot of filming so far this morning, but right now it's pretty much around noontime. The guys just had egg burritos. I've got my macaroni there waiting. So I'm gonna let that cool down, have a little snack, and then we might go outside for a bit. So we're gonna go check out our old trail to see if it's passable at all. There's so many downed trees that I doubt we'll be able to get very far. There's an old ribbon on the ground. Pretty much.
Breeze in here. This is nice.
It is nice in here. Yeah, it's pretty. Now it's just a light snow falling. It's not that blizzard type wind. Yeah.
Pretty. Oh, you got the wrong tooth on, man. We got our Santa toques. Oh.
Oh, it's true. Yeah. Something else. Snow's covered it, but path there. Oh, you found another ribbon. Eagle Eye Simon.
Looked like it from where I was standing earlier.
Yeah, that's what right here.
Well, somebody got busy.
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable. Huh? This all used to be farmland, and this was all piled up there.
Most of it would have been moved by hand, or oxen and cart would be about it.
Yeah, I think they had horses.
A few things living in there.
Pretty wild. really pretty. Look at the burls on this one. They're everywhere. Holy crap. You make designer furniture and stuff. Look at this one. Look at that. Another one right there.
Put one leg right up on the top of it.
That was a nice hike. When you're out in the open, the wind is pretty biting, but out in the woods it was just gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful hike. We're out for, I don't know what, an hour and a half, something like that?
Yeah, about that.
So, we're probably going to be cooking up a meal pretty soon, so we're going to go back in the tent and warm up, dry up a little bit. Then we're going to have to gather a little bit more firewood, so we're just going to process the logs that are behind us here. So we're going to be using that and mix it with a little bit of the hardwood we got left for the evening. So that's the plan for now. Anything, Simon?
No, not a whole lot. Just a nice day out in the woods and good to go out for a walk and get a bit of fresh air.
Yeah. Brandon?
Nothing. Good day. Walk in the woods. Gorgeous. Pretty snow.
Sorry? Hang on to it. Oh, not quite ready yet. Oh, broke my hand! Two sticks! Sticks what?
No wonder they like you.
No, I didn't know you were on. Two sticks! Two dry sticks! Yeah, if we get fire going in a bit, we'll have enough to eat and we can do it before it gets dark. So I'm not sure I want to be out here barbecuing in the dark.
Alright, so let's grab some dead stuff on the ground that's small, piece it together. We'll throw some coals on and we'll have fire in a second. So.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Because I don't think we need to saw a whole bunch of wood. We got enough for the stove. We can just use whatever wood we find for this. And just a couple of pieces for the coals for cooking. And should be good, I would think.
As opposed to that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you'd expect if it's supposed to warm up through tomorrow morning, so you'd expect the wind to die down.
Yeah.
Oh, there's our fire.
Noise.
Ooh, that's a lot of heat there. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, it's cooking my face.
Make space for supper. Yep.
So we've cleared up a little spot there, thrown in some hardwood so we can get some really good coals. We're going to be cooking a few burgers and some steak, so looking forward to that. We were hoping to get everything kind of done before it got dark, but it never works out. But it's not a bad day. It's been wet and snowy, but not too cold.
Oh, very nice day.
Yeah.
Oh, still lots frozen. Oh, yeah.
Is it really?
Yep.
Nice.
Good job on the burger, Mr. Simon.
Mm-hmm.
So we finished our supper. It was really good. It was nice to get back into a nice warm tent. Conditions have been snowy and gusty, so it was actually nice. We were happy to see the snow on the ground. It makes things a lot prettier. So we are having a lot of fun. Sorry there hasn't been too much footage, but we've just been enjoying ourselves and basically taking it easy. So we're probably going to sign out for tonight, and we're going to make sure the stove doesn't get too hot because, man, it's warm in there right now. So we're going to let the stove settle as through the night, and we'll see you guys in the morning.
Nice morning.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Wow. Oh, come on. The old tarp does not fold up very well. Still ready, Brandon?
Ready to go?
Don't trip.
Yeah. That would hurt.
Here, Mike.
Yep.
Is it gummed up?
Not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
No, that's not too bad.
Yeah. Well, after mixing softwood and hardwood for 2 days, our little spark arrestor here is a little bit clogged, but not too bad.
That's why we've got the wire brush.
Yep.
Nasty.
Oh, it does have to get clean because it doesn't fit in the others. Hang on, get her all bunched up.
Good?
Yep. Where's the bag?
Kentucky burrito.
There should be a rope and sled.
I got it. Yeah, we should really go back to fucking rolling it up on the turf. It's not a huge deal, but okie dokie. Brief on her, Mike.
It'll do.
Put it in its pouch. Very good, very good.
Well, we got everything packed away in the sleds and we're about to head out. The sun's come out. It's really nice right now, but need to head back. Gotta get back home for Christmas. So thanks a lot for joining us, folks. It's really appreciated. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I want to thank Salmon,
Smoked salmon.
I want to thank Simon and Brandon for coming down. It's been a lot of fun. Thanks a lot, guys.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
it was a ball. We're gonna we got our all packed up, and it's coming to my place to probably go up before, well, maybe not the end of today, but definitely the end of tomorrow. So spend some more time outside over the holidays.
Yeah, so perfect time to have the hot tent. It was great. We had a bit of a snowstorm / blizzard yesterday, but we were.
Yesterday would have been rotten outside if we'd been outside all day.
Yeah, so camping in luxury is the way to go. So thanks again, folks. Hope you have happy holidays and all that stuff, and hope to see you guys again in the new year. Take care, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Everybody, I'm here to pick up Mike from his camping trip that he had this weekend. We thought while we were here that we would grab a Christmas tree for the house. There's all kinds to choose from, so I'm probably going to look for the not so perfect one. And yeah, so I wanted to take this time also to say thank you to everybody who's been watching our videos. It's been an awesome year. We've had a lot of fun and learned a lot of stuff, and so I just want to take the opportunity also to say thank you and have a Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
So this is a tree she picked out. We're going to cut this one and bring it home. As you guys saw earlier, there's literally hundreds of thousands of trees here, so it's not going to have any impact on this forest. And it's probably better for the environment than a plastic one. So we're going to bring this one home for Christmas. Now the hard part, carrying a tree through the forest.
I don't think I like that one.
You don't think you like that
Well,
one?
maybe we should get a different one. Definitely going to have to trim some branches.
Well, then you're going to have a Christmas tree you don't like. Alright, I'm going to have to go towards where you were. Not the easiest place in the world to carry a tree.
Why did the Christmas tree cross the road?
Here we go.
Yeah, definitely going to have to cut some branches on that.
It's a pretty nice natural tree.
At least there's two tops, so it makes it look like it's got more branches.
Okay. Thank you again, folks, for watching. It's really appreciated. Hope you have a great holidays, and we'll see you in the new year.